Hey everybody, what is up? This is Chad Warren. I hope you are doing great. I'm feeling a little under the weather, so that's why I'm not on camera, but I wanted to take this moment to do something I said I was going to do, and I've been stalling. So here goes. I really liked Dr. Roberts' show that was on during the 30-minute break or whatever it was for Daniel Unafraid's show, End of Days Radio. And it's, he does like the acting type of thing, and I had some experience with that in the past. And so I would like to see that brought to our conspiracy occult culture more, hamming around, having a joke. So I'll just shut up and read this. What do you think, Chad? Mission statement for deep dive dialogues with Dr. Robert. In a universe brimming with TikTokers wielding ring lights and dropping hot takes like they're the reincarnation of Socrates, Deep Dive Dialogues with Dr. Robert emerges as the submarine that's diving into the Mariana Trench of intellectual discourse. Forget wading in the kiddie pool. This podcast is for those who want to swim with the philosophical sharks. This isn't your garden variety podcast. Oh no, it's a lifeline tossed to anyone who's drowning in a sea of half-baked ideas, wannabe philosophers, and conspiracy theories that seem cooked up during a late-night Wikipedia binge. We're not just skimming through complex topics like class consciousness, false class consciousness, or the CIA's escapades in the 1960s. We see you, Tom O'Neill's chaos. No, we're taking a full-on cannonball plunge into the deep, murky waters of these subjects with experts who don't just read the cover, they know every word, footnote, and obscure reference. Here's the kicker. We're not just recycling the same stale voices spouting off worn-out theories that haven't moved society's needle. We're giving a platform to the new school thinkers, activists, and analysts who aren't just theorizing, but re-engineering our social frameworks for real-world impact. Because if the old guard's playbook hasn't scored yet, it's time for some fresh legs on the field. Tired of pseudo-gurus who talk in circles and leave you more confused than enlightened? So are we. That's why we slice through the babble with razor-sharp wit, crystal-clear insights, and a zero-tolerance policy for nonsense. From dissecting right-wing conspiracy theories to debunking the allure of trendy buzzwords masquerading as deep knowledge, we're here to arm you with the intellectual artillery to combat the misinformation festering in today's media landscape. Why does this matter? Picture a world where people not only grasp the concepts they tweet about, but also implement ideas that actually function. Revolutionary, isn't it? Deep Dive Dialogues is more than just a podcast. It's a rebellion against the dictatorship of shadow thinking and a quest to reclaim the essence of critical thinking. Join us as we provoke, entertain, and illuminate. Dive in with us where we don't just explore the depths. We bring the scuba gear, underwater cams, and maybe even wrestle a shark or two. Are you ready to fire up your neutrino? Let's take the plunge. Okay, so yes, I really do like that. Now, Dr. Robert knows my point of view. I'm somebody that, like many, have been addicted to these mysteries. It went all the way back to the Scholastic Book Fair in elementary school. I bought a book called Our Mysterious World, talking about the usuals, Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, and whatnot. And here I am at 48 years old, and what do I have to show for it? So, yeah, I definitely have that message for these people that are all fired up and they came into this at 2020 or Trump or whatever, that two things are likely to happen. One is that all these fantasies are not going to come true, right? Or even worse, it will appear that all this amazing stuff's happening, but it's probably not something that you want to mess with. So, yeah, I mean, I would be very interested to see what Dr. Roberts' plans are for helping people that are interested in this stuff who self-select that they want to. They're struggling to really integrate these concepts into any kind of a meaningful daily spiritual practice or whatever you want, whatever your goal is that you want to achieve. I assume there's a ton of people like that. I know that there's certainly people that, they've been into this for so long they just get tired of it, like me. But anyway, what do you think about that idea for Dr. Robert's show? I think it's really cool. So I'll leave the link in the description. Let him know what you think. What would you like to see to make this awesome information more practical and applicable versus just entertaining?